Okay, now we will start with the GUI component. As we have already discussed that different layout for the same flow layout, grid layout, card layout, and border layout. Now in this video, I have divided the UI component into the four parts. Initially, we have seen the basic UI component, which is the label, text field, password field, and button. Now here is the outline, label, text field, password field, and button. Now, first of all, we will see that with the sign in page example. Here you can see here sign in page example. Sign in page is my frame. Username and password is my label. Username contain the one text box which is considered the text field here. Password also contain the one kind of the text box which is considered password field here. There is a sign in button. It is considered as a button. You can see we have designed the page for the same. Now, how can we design that? What are the basic steps for writing the program? So steps for writing the program. First, we need to import two packages, which we have already discussed about the layout, swing and AWT. After that, you need to create your own class. Then you need to take the main section. After that, you need to create the frame, create the object components, adding the object inside the frame and set visibility and layout for the frame. These are the common steps. In this tutorial, we will learn about the label, text field, password and button. So here I am opening my user interface and Eclipse window. First, as we have already discussed that inside this step, we need to import the two packages. So I am importing the import Java X dot swing dot star and second package is import java.awt.star. Now, after that, you need to create your own class. I have created the basic UI demo as a class. Then, then as shown in the steps, what you need to do over here, as shown in the steps, you need to do the frame. You need to create the object of the frame. How can we create the object of the frame? For the same, I am writing the J frame. JF is equal to new J frame. I want to give the title as a sign in page. So I am writing that sign in page. Whichever title you want to give, you can write inside the double inverted quotation as a string. So here I am creating the object of JFrame class. I hope screen is visible to you. First, I need to show the frame. So I am just writing that JF dot set visible method, which is the true. Now click on the run button. There is one frame is open. As you can see here, there is a sign in page is written on the title bar. You can check out here. Now I am closing this and we will move forward to our actual design, which we want to design. See, sign in page is completed. Now what we need to do, I need to take one label. The label is username as shown in the image. So for taking the label, there is a class JLabel. L1 is equal to new JLabel. And I want to give the label name as a username. So I am just writing the username and just writing the semicolon here. After that, after creating the object, you need to add inside the frame. Here the frame object is jf dot add and pass L1 as a parameter. Now I am saving this program. First, we need to check whether the label is set or not. So you can check out here. Username is already displayed over here. Now I am closing this. So label username is add. Username contains the one text box which is considered a text field here. For the same, the class is jTextField. F1 is equal to new jTextField, and I am just giving the size of the text field which is the 10. If you do not want to pass the size, you can skip that. And I want to add inside the frame. So my frame object is jframe, jf dot add, and pass the f1 here. Now do the semicolon, Control S, and I click on the run button. Once it will be open, I want to set the layout. So what I need to do is jf dot set layout, which is the new grid layout, which contain the 3 rows, 3 column. Less. And now click on the run button. You can see username, and there is one bigger size of text box is displayed. If you want to remove the size, if I am removing the 10, and just click on the run button, and here if I am changing the 1, 1, now click on the run button, so you will see the output. There is a changing the username. There is a 2 portion, 1 row and 1 column. Now next is the I want to take the password as a label. So J label L2 is equal to new J label, and I want to give my label name as a password. So double inverted quotation, I write the password and click on the semicolon. Now after that, I want to add inside the frame. So jf dot add L2, just do the semicolon over here. Now just click on this, and now I want to change my output. Now as you can see here, password is displayed over here. Now suppose I want to change the layout, it will reflect it here. Instead of grid layout, I am using the flow layout, so it is easily visible to all of you. I'm changing my layout from grid layout to flow layout. Now click on run button. Now maximize it. See, you can see here username and password. The now text box is very small. So if I want to give the size, I am giving the 10. I am closing my all the window. Now just click on the run button. You can see inside that there is a one text box of size 10 is here. Now suppose I want to see, this is the text box. If you write something, it will display the character. Now you all know the difference between the text box and password field. The text box printing the character, and in password field, whenever you are entering the character, it will display inside the dot form. So J password field F2 is equal to new J password field because I want to enter the password, so it is inside the in dot format. I'm giving the 10, length is a 10, and now just adding this inside the frame. Frame class object is JF dot add. I want to add the F2 and click on the semicolon. Now click on the run button and maximize the output so you can see there is a username and password. Now I want to take one button as a sign. So for that the class is J button. J1 is equal to new J button, and I want to print the sign in contain, means the button is labeled with the sign in, and adding this button inside the frame I am writing that jf dot add J1. Make sure every time you need to write the frame object, JFrame class object dot add within the bracket component object which you want to add. Otherwise, it will be not added inside the frame. Now click on the run button and maximize it. So you can see here, this is your flow layout. You can check out here, username is this password. Whenever I am entering the password, it is in a dotted format. Whenever I am entering the text, it is inside the character format, and I am click on the sign in button. So this will be your J text field, J label, J password field, J button, and J frame. Now in the next video, we will see the another UI component. Thank you so much.